The Lithuanian defense sector has recently found itself at the center of a high-profile legal dispute as the South African defense conglomerate, Paramount Group, accused the Lithuanian company Aurida of infringing on its intellectual property. At the heart of the controversy is Aurida's TAURUS armored vehicle, which Paramount claims is a near replica of its well-known Marauder design. Paramount's international communications director, Nico de Klerk, confirmed that the company has already issued a formal legal notice to Aurida, demanding that all activities involving the TAURUS cease immediately. The notice reportedly covers production, marketing, exhibition, import, and export, while also requiring Aurida to remove any public references to the vehicle from websites, social media, catalogs, and exhibitions within a strict 24-hour timeframe. Paramount has warned that failure to comply within 7 days may result in lawsuits citing copyright infringement, unfair competition, and misleading consumers, as well as informing regulatory authorities in both Lithuania and South Africa, potentially leading to criminal investigations. The TAURUS armored vehicle was unveiled in early September 2025 at the MSPO International Defense Industry Exhibition in Poland, a major event that attracts defense contractors, government officials, and industry analysts from across Europe and beyond. Aurida presented the TAURUS as an indigenous Lithuanian design, emphasizing its local engineering and manufacturing contributions. According to company representatives, approximately 80% of the armor steel machining and final assembly are conducted in Lithuania. The vehicle is built on commercial off-the-shelf components adapted for military use, including a 6.7-liter Cummins engine producing up to 480 horsepower, a ZF transmission, and axle supplied by Axle, and Meritor. Aurida's public statements highlight the TAURUS as a versatile 4x4 armored vehicle capable of carrying 7 troops, offering STANAG 4569 Level 3 protection against 7.62 by 51 mm armor-piercing rounds and anti-tank mines with an 8 kg TNT equivalent under the wheels. An optional combat module can be mounted for additional firepower. Despite these specifications, Paramount argues that the TAURUS does not represent a unique design but rather borrows heavily from the Marauder, which has been a cornerstone of Paramount's product lineup for years. The Marauder is a widely recognized armored vehicle used in various conflict zones and peacekeeping operations, known for its robust armor, modular design, and adaptability to multiple mission profiles. Paramount's legal team claims that Aurida's use of similar hull geometry, armor layout, and structural features constitutes a clear violation of copyright protections. In addition to the design similarities, Paramount's notice suggests that Aurida's marketing of the TAURUS as an original Lithuanian creation could be misleading to consumers, potentially constituting unfair competition under international business standards. This dispute is not only a legal matter but also carries significant implications for the broader defense industry in Europe and Africa. The Marauder has established a strong reputation in global markets, and Paramount's assertion of intellectual property rights underscores the value placed on proprietary military technologies. For Lithuania, the case raises questions about the balance between fostering domestic defense innovation and adhering to international legal norms. While Aurida has emphasized its local manufacturing capabilities and adaptation of commercial components, Paramount's claims could complicate Lithuania's efforts to expand its indigenous defense sector, particularly in armored vehicle development. The outcome of this dispute may also set a precedent for how similar cases are handled in the European Union and Africa, particularly concerning the protection of defense-related intellectual property across borders. Aurida's TAURUS has garnered attention not only for its technical features but also for the timing of its presentation. The vehicle's debut coincided with increasing regional tensions in Eastern Europe, where NATO allies have been reinforcing their armored and rapid response capabilities in response to hybrid threats. Lithuania, a member of NATO, has been actively modernizing its military equipment and exploring partnerships with domestic defense companies. By showcasing the TAURUS, Aurida positioned itself as a contributor to the regional security architecture, demonstrating local capacity for producing modern armored vehicles. The legal dispute with Paramount, however, casts a shadow over these ambitions and highlights the potential risks involved in entering a competitive and legally complex market. Industry analysts note that the armored vehicle market has become increasingly competitive, with both established players and emerging manufacturers seeking to capture contracts from governments, peacekeeping organizations, and private security firms. Intellectual property disputes, such as the one between Paramount and Aurida, illustrate the challenges faced by smaller defense companies attempting to innovate or adapt existing designs. While Aurida asserts that its TAURUS represents a significant local engineering effort, Paramount's claims indicate that the line between adaptation and infringement can be legally and commercially perilous. Observers suggest that companies entering this market must carefully navigate copyright protections, patent rights, and international trade regulations to avoid similar disputes. Paramount's approach also reflects the seriousness with which established defense firms protect their intellectual property. By threatening legal action and notifying regulatory authorities, the company signals that it is prepared to defend its proprietary designs through all available legal avenues, including criminal investigations if necessary. The case underscores the importance of safeguarding design innovations in military technology, which often involve high research and development costs and carry significant strategic value. For Aurida, the challenge will be to demonstrate that the TAURUS is sufficiently original or to reach a resolution with Paramount that prevents prolonged legal conflict and potential reputational damage. From a technical perspective, the TAURUS remains a capable vehicle within its class. The use of commercial components for the engine, transmission, and axles reflects a pragmatic approach to balancing cost, reliability, and performance. Its STANAG 4569 Level 3 protection ensures survivability in hostile environments, while its modular configuration allows for flexible deployment in troop transport or combat support roles. However, the ongoing legal proceedings may affect the vehicle's market prospects, as potential clients could hesitate to engage with a manufacturer embroiled in a copyright dispute. The situation demonstrates how legal and intellectual property considerations are increasingly intertwined with military capability and procurement decisions. Looking ahead, the resolution of the dispute between Paramount and Aurida will be closely watched by both the defense industry and government stakeholders. If Paramount pursues legal action, the case could involve litigation in multiple jurisdictions and require expert analysis of vehicle design, manufacturing processes, and copyright law. Alternatively, a negotiated settlement or licensing agreement could allow Aurida to continue production while acknowledging Paramount's intellectual property, thereby preserving the company's market ambitions. Regardless of the outcome, the incident highlights the strategic importance of intellectual property management in the development of modern armored vehicles and other defense technologies. In conclusion, the controversy surrounding Lithuania's TAURUS armored vehicle illustrates the complex intersection of defense innovation, intellectual property, and international commerce. While Aurida presents the vehicle as a domestic achievement with robust specifications and operational capabilities, Paramount's allegations of copyright infringement challenge its originality and raise the stakes for legal accountability. The dispute reflects broader trends in the global defense sector, where emerging manufacturers must navigate competitive pressures and legal frameworks while striving to develop credible military solutions. As the situation unfolds, it will serve as a case study in how intellectual property rights and market competition intersect in the modern armored vehicle industry, highlighting the delicate balance between innovation, compliance, and strategic ambition.